Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Mad Pumpkin, and welcome back to episode 8 of our Elden Ring adventure. I'll start off with a brief recap from the previous episode, what we did. So, for previous episode, we found War Master Knight Bernal. We talked to him, bought an Ash of War from him. We cleared out this little patch of woods here. We cleared the Death Touch Catacombs. We found our friend Alexander, who is no longer here. Like I mentioned, he's going to progress further through the world after we've talked to him and rested at the Grace. And we went to the... Before we went actually to the Murkwater Cave, we got invaded by Bloody Finger Nereus, where our boy Yura helped us out. And we stepped into this, into the Murkwater Cave, where we cleared up the bandits and fought Patches. And now he is a vendor to us. So, with that in mind, for today's episode, let's kind of go over the agenda, see what we're trying to do. We're going to clear out this river area right here and deal with a couple of remaining bosses. And we should be moving up to Weeping Peninsula. I'm super excited for this. I hope you guys are as well. So, without further ado, let's go ahead. Don't touch the chest. I mean, you can, obviously... take it. You're gonna be teleported to the Mistwoods, but it's just gonna be a pain in the ass, and I would definitely recommend against it. Let's see. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for the time being. Got my coffee with me, got my water with me, so hopefully my throat doesn't run dry. Let me just go ahead and take a sip real quick. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go out of the cave and we're gonna start moving further down the river. We're actually gonna find our boy Yura real quick, so we're just gonna take the opportunity to talk to him before moving on. He should be... there he is. Let's see what he has to say.
Ah, we meet again. To have fought Nereus and lived. You must have seen your share of battle. I am Yura, as you might recall. Hunter of bloody fingers. Tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own. You stay the path. You are certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade. Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again. If fate permits.
And fate indeed will permit. So he's talking about... he's talking about fellow Tarnished who have turned to slaughtering their own kind. We're gonna find many more of them, and we're even gonna be venturing into the very club of Tarnished killing Tarnished, so to say. But for the time being, you just go pick up that item and walk to the end of the riverway. And you're gonna find a door here, which is gonna lead us to the Murkwater Catacombs. So let's go ahead and take this Grace, and let's see what's in store for us here. It's the Stone Imp guys. So you know the drill. They're stone, so flail is always good for them. I'm gonna activate their summoning pool, and as always, be very careful. Lock-on is your best buddy here, so always try to use it to make sure there isn't someone hidden somewhere where you can't see them, and of course deal with them one at a time. Oh my god, will I hit? There we go. so there's another one up there. We are gonna pull him down, like we see him. We know he's there, but we're just gonna pull him down so he doesn't jump on top of us and do an absurd amount of damage to us. There we go. Okay, let's see if there's any other imps waiting for us. Use the lock-on button, it's always gonna help you a lot. Okay, we're good to go. We'll pick up these grave gloveworts that we're gonna need later on. Wait, I'm hearing sounds. Did someone jump from behind? Where? Ah, he was. How did I not notice him? And more importantly, how did he take his sweet time approaching us from behind? And playing this game on headphones is just a whole other vibe that I would definitely recommend. Okay, for this next part, we got right side and forward. We're gonna go forward first because it's a dead end, and I want you to notice one more thing right here. This little pushed up area in front. Let me just put my shield up. That is a trap. So if you step on it, it's gonna trigger a trap that is gonna shoot arrows at you. So just make sure to go around it and not step on it. And regarding these guys, I'm just gonna hide behind, have them fire 3 or 4 projectiles, and then just go back. I will actually, yeah. So you can just walk past it, like around. Oh, no. Be very careful when battling them here, so you don't step on the pressure plate. So you can just approach these guys at this point. Gonna pick up the root resin. Keep in mind that if you get hit by a projectile weapon and you block it, you still have an opportunity to do a counterattack as if you were hit by a melee weapon. So keep that in mind and use it to your advantage. And good thing we got the Assassin's Crimson Dagger, because it is definitely helping us out when we take unnecessary hits. So we're gonna pull the lever, activate the door to the boss, which is right over there, with 2 guys guarding it. I think there's maybe one more, but we're just gonna go ahead and pull them one at a time. And keep in mind there's another pressure plate right here. Since I'm not sure if there's more of them, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this guy. They are not gonna be triggering the pressure plate, so keep that in mind. But they are susceptible to being hit by the trap from the pressure plate. And let me just show you real quick. You see these holes right here? This is where the arrows are gonna come flying from. So just to keep that in mind. So you can actually step on the pressure plate, and if you run fast enough, or if you block it or whatever, the arrows are gonna damage the enemies as well. Where is it? Where? Oh, there you are. Seriously? Come on. Come on. Here, boy. There we go. Oh. They're smaller than shorter than your usual enemies, so sometimes a guard counter like this is gonna miss. So just keep that in mind. And this is a super short one. We're already at the boss fight here. So let me see. Let me just clear out my equipment. Not gonna need bone darts and not gonna need the pots because there's no pots left. And we have the Grave Warden Duelist. We're gonna summon our Godric soldiers. And I'm actually gonna swap to the katana here. He has a lot of poise, and his combos are specifically devastating. So he can either swing his hammer like that and get some distance on you. He can close the distance by jumping on you. And he has the big wind-up attack. So just keep something in mind. See, me trying to guard counter is just not fast enough. Also, I'm sorry guys for the sounds that you hear. It's just my cat trying to enter. She figured out how to use the doorknob, and that's a whole new thing for her right now. So, as you see him reaching out with his hand like that, that means that he's going to perform a grab attack. So be careful of that, it deals a lot of damage. But beyond that, that's pretty much the boss fight. Especially super easy if you have ashes to help out with the aggro a little bit. And yeah, just play it safe. He has a decent amount of poise. You saw that he can be staggered, but it's generally not worth it to try and rush and stagger him, because his combos last 4 or 5 hits and he's gonna kill you by the time you actually pull off a stagger on him. And let's analyze the ashes we got. We got the Banished Knight Engvall. This is one of the special ashes. These ones are regular spirit ashes, and these are classified as special ones. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Used to summon the spirit of Engvall, the Banished Knight. One of the 2 knights dubbed the Wings of the Storm. Despite his banishment, he rejected the invitation of the grace-given lord, instead keeping watch over a masterless castle for many years, gaining renown as a hero of the fringes. So, this is actually one of the 2 banished knights that we hear of, and both of the banished knights will be available to us as Spirit Ash summons. We're gonna find the next one. I think it's actually in Weeping Peninsula. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's gonna be the Weeping Peninsula. Yeah, very good Spirit Ash, especially for beginning. Engvall? Yeah, Engvall is the tankier one. He starts off with a halberd and a shield, if I recall correctly, and the other one is going to be a bit more aggressive. He's dual stancing weapons. So depending on what you're looking for, if you want someone more aggressive or something more defensive, tanky, bulky, you can choose either of the options to go for. We're actually missing a bit less than 100 runes. So I'm just going to pop my runes. Pop a couple of runes real quick and level up right now. And let's see the situation we are at right now. Let's see, 14 intelligence, 18 vigor. So let's see, the options are mind, endurance, intelligence. Let's see. I'm actually gonna... Let's get intelligence up to 15 or 16. And then we're gonna focus on mind and endurance. Primarily mind, because we are missing a decent chunk of it. We do want to be able to cast spells a bit more before running out of mana, actually. And that's it for this part right here. You can take a shortcut and just hop on the Spirit Spring right here. And it's gonna bump you up over here. So let's see where we are right now. So across from us is that little area in front. Let me just show you what we're looking at. So there's a grace there. We are gonna go pick it up. Up there is where those giants were, and that's in front of us is where that encampment with the Caden guys were, where I died unnecessarily, in my opinion. And here we're actually just gonna... this is the beginning of Mistwoods. Sorry, let me just fix my headphones. Okay, so this is actually the beginning of Mistwoods, and we are just gonna take this grace here and pick up these items. So we picked up the Homing Instinct painting. We'll just pick up this grace and we'll talk about the painting a bit. Okay, so the paintings. The paintings are a little thing in this game. You can find them in the info tab. It's the very last tab in your inventory. Work of a wandering artist, reminiscence of a painting titled Homing Instinct. This painter is said to have captured the landscapes seen during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. The soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now. So the thing that this this painting low-key told us is if you actually go to the location that is visible on the, if like go to the point of view where the painting is taken, you can actually find I think in all cases it's some loot, some rare loot that that you would not usually be able to get any other way, right? Sorry about that. So yeah, we're actually gonna go visit that spot sometime in the future, and we're gonna see what goodies it has in store for us. But for the time being, what I want to do is actually want to get this scarab real quick. Oh, run, it's gonna blow. Ah, nice. Somber smithing stone, tier 1. Nice. Let's see, is this jump doable? Definitely. So, let's see. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump down here. We're gonna jump down here as well, pick up this grace. There we go. And we're actually gonna continue as soon as the map is available. Okay, we're actually gonna continue up this part and wrap up this body of water real quick. And since you saw before clearing the Murkwater Catacombs, the river kind of cuts off there. But we can get there through a specific pathway. Let me just get there real quick. So it's nighttime. Those are the dogs. Okay, we're not going to be messing with the dogs. Is that an item over there? It is? Okay, so let's just pick this up real quick. No need to mess with the dogs in particular. We're just going to pick up the item and buzz off. And let's see. So this statue right here, real quick before we continue, it was going to point you to, I think it's either the cave or the catacombs that we just cleared. But let's activate it, just so we're diligent. Oh, it doesn't let us activate. Weird. So it would definitely point you over there. That's the Murkwater Catacombs we just visited. So, this is what we're gonna do actually. We are gonna... Oh, we don't have to jump, even better. I thought we had to jump to the other side, but we don't. So what we're gonna do is we're here on the map. We're just gonna follow this area right here, and it's gonna take us to this upper body of water right here. This is it. The other way, what we could have done is we could have jumped from this cliff behind this tree and then just proceeded. So let's just run away from the octopus. It's very nasty. So before we continue onwards, I just wanna visit this these cliff sides around the sides, just to make sure we don't miss anything. We got a spirit spring here, which is gonna push us back up. I think this is the bridge where the graces. Oh my god, where the graces that we picked up near Alexander. So we are. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna pick that up on our way back. So here, I'm just running sideways here. Oh, nice. Trina's Lily, always good stuff. I'm just running sideways, trying to pick up as much loot as I can. Okay, let's keep moving forward. Bunch of these octopi here. Very dangerous if you get caught up. But as long as you keep moving, you should be more than fine. Okay, so this right ledge here. So actually what we're gonna do, so that's the cave that we're gonna visit, but we are gonna approach it from behind, from the other side, because I believe that there is an item neatly tucked away on this ledge right here. Not on this ledge, but below. If you saw the campfire briefly as I was swerving my camera around, that's where the item is. Yes, there it is. The turtleneck meat. So this is actually a crafting item. It's used to create pickled turtleneck. I think there's maybe one more turtleneck kind of item. Pickled turtleneck increases your stamina recovery. So let's just take this Highroad Cave right here. So this cave is a bit more on the challenging side, and it gets kind of convoluted, but don't worry guys, I am gonna walk you through it in cleanest fashion possible. So there's a drop down here. Let me just run real quick back here to see if we missed something by any chance. No. Okay, so for this, just mind your step, watch where you're jumping down. Down is the only way to go, so you should go down, but mind your step. A torch here is crucial. And we're down. Awesome. We got our cave moss here. And we're gonna venture into the first part of the cave. Be careful, there's a hole right here in the middle, so be careful not to just dash right down. Oh no, I thought I had a shield. So I'm keeping the torch on just so I can see better. So there are a couple of side areas right here. We're just gonna go check them out real quick. See if there's any items or more dogs. And here, there's gonna be more dogs. I think there's gonna be a big one. I'm just gonna go ahead and sneak. Ah, there we go. The lock-on. Look at this. 2 of them. Super easy to miss. Oh. I thought that was gonna be enough. So let me deal with the small fry first. And I'm actually gonna swap to my shield now. I still see enough. Oh no. Let's heal up real quick. And let's deal with the pooch. Here boy. Here boy. There we go. So this one is the big dog, so be careful. Golden rune, cave moss, and that's pretty much it for this upper part right here. So now it's down we go again. Mind your step. You can die if you miss a jump, so just be careful. So here, and then just take a look down. It's over there. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look. It's here, so I'm just gonna walk off. I think I've seen one. Yep, directly below. Nice little ledge to use. And let's try to jump on this cliff. Awesome. Just in case. I'm not sure if we would take any damage, but just in case, you know. It's better to be safe than sorry. I'm just gonna go behind first so I can pick up this, so I can check out this little cutoff area right here, and then we're gonna do this. More dogs here. 1, 2, any more? No, okay. We should be more than fine. That. Okay, so we have forward and left. Let's go left first. Let's go left. Press L1. You're gonna raise your torch. So gives you better visibility. Don't need it in a small area like this, but I always like having a bit more brightness. And we got the arterial leaf. Very nice. Okay, let's see. Lock on, do not lie. We got 3 of them. Okay. I think it's manageable. Oh, and a big dog. I forgot about the big dog. Oh, awesome. Lucky for us, we got the Uchigatana and got that bleed proc off. So we can deal with him swiftly. Super easy to miss an item here. Fire Grace. Oh, come on. Be a good boy. Okay, one more. Think you'll lock on. Here we go. What is this? Let's go right first. Oh, awesome. Okay, so this is the cutoff, the little crossroads that we took. Left is what we took first, and straightforward is how you miss Fire Grease and Arterial Leaf. So if you hear the sound of the waterfall, this is where you're supposed to go next. It's quite a big cave, this one, but we'll handle it. So this part, it's super easy to fall to your death, so be careful here. There's gonna be bats, so keep that in mind. They're not tough to kill, they're easy to kill, but like I said, the cliffside is the actual antagonist of this part right here. Just be careful. So that guy's gonna come flying to you no matter what you do, because you are in its field of vision. So he's gonna immediately react to you. Okay, we pick up our smithing stone here. And let's see. Yep, okay, this is where we go next. We jump down on the left side here. We got these bats here. Let's actually do this. Perfect. Awesome. Let's check this area out real quick. Oh, we got the small octopi. Let's deal with them. See what else we got here. Something hiding. Oh, more small octopi. Be careful. It's so like this game to show you an item and then hide on the plain sight to enemies. Super easy to get caught up. Okay, so with this little side area done, let's see which way we go next. And that's gonna be down there. Don't worry, the jump is not gonna kill you. I don't think you're actually gonna even take any damage. So just walk off there. Super easy to fall off the ledge here. You see the water here? That's your death. You unfortunately cannot swim as a tarnished. You don't know how to swim, so be careful. So this area can be a little tricky as well. You got two bats here and then another one on one of those pillars activating. And okay, our back is clear. And we're gonna deal with this one. Super. Oh, nice, one more. And we got the Shamshir weapon. Let me just see if the coast is clear. Okay, it's clear. Let's check it out real quick. So it's a curved sword. Curved sword with a thin blade of ample length. Light of weight despite its larger size. Its slicing attacks come in rapid succession. A devastatingly powerful weapon in the hands of a skilled swordsman. So it does require minimal amount of dexterity to use. It's a small curved sword, attacks fast. It's cool. The moveset is kind of cool, I like it, but I've never actually grown to... I've tried it on another character that I did, but I've never actually given it a dedication on its own, so to say. Maybe it's unjustified, but I don't know. It didn't fly with me that well. Didn't feel good, so I kind of stopped. Okay, so this part right here. Oh my goodness. Let's see. So this octopus is gonna jump down. You can cheese it. Let me just... We can make one fire pot. That's kind of suboptimal, but okay. Okay, so we're gonna use that one fire pot that we made, and I'm actually gonna put on fire grease because beasts in this game are sensitive and weak to fire. So using fire against them is always a good idea. I'm just gonna put on my fire grease. I'm gonna switch to my shield. See that? See that? A lot, 800 damage. And I'm gonna show you right now. If you go for the beak, the head, that's where he's gonna take the most damage. And you can actually stagger the octopus, so be sure to use that to your advantage. And around the room there's a couple of smaller ones. Let's clear them out real quick. There should be an item here. Somewhere tucked away between... Or it's not an item, it's actually a passage. Let me just double check. See if we actually missed an item here. Because if I recall correctly... No. Okay, that's weird. Never mind. So there is a passageway here. I think you are supposed to go here. Let's just go ahead and double check. Okay. So we got the Throw Calling Finger Remedy. This is a multiplayer item. Allows you to see other gold summon signs. Okay, so yeah, this is where we went. We jumped on that little pillar, and there where the campfire is, we cleared out that area. And this is gonna allow you to jump down here and to enter the boss fight. I think you can jump if you take a running start from the platform onto the pillar that you see here. But this is generally a safer way to approach. You just drop down, and that's pretty much it. And if I recall correctly, that would be the it of this lower part. Let me just... this waterfall is making it hard to move around. So this is where we jumped off. Okay, that's pretty much it. So now we're gonna deal with the boss. I forgot what boss is here, so we're gonna be surprised together. I'm gonna switch to my shield, and I'm actually gonna remove the fire pots. We actually gotta go to Kale and get some fire pots. Okay, we got the giant that is sleeping. Awesome for us. We have enough time to switch to the flail. So I'm just gonna go ahead, summon the ashes right away. And if you recall, the way we killed our giant near the storm gate, jump attacks on with a strike weapon is the way to go here. Oh my god. As long as you don't miss, obviously. Oops. Let's go back, let's save, heal. And he's staggered. You go to his heart. And boom. Look. Oh my. So I'm just spamming regular charge attacks for some reason. So the only attack to actually fear is the one that he did right now, where he stomps his halberd on the ground. Kind of hard to dodge consecutively. But beyond that, that's pretty much it. And we get the blue dancer charm. Let's take a look. Cloth doll depicting a dancer garbed in blue. An ancient heirloom of some sort. Raises attack power with lower equipment load. The dancer in blue represents a fairy who in legend bestowed a flowing sword upon a blind swordsman. Blade in hand, the swordsman has sealed away an ancient god, a god that was rot itself. So we are going to be seeing a bit more of lore in the future regarding this last sentence about God of Rot. But it's a talisman that, like you saw, the lower equipment load you have, you get an attack power boost. I think you just have to be in light load. I don't think there's an actual number per se. I think you just have to be in light load to get an attack power boost. And that's pretty much it. That's the Highroad Cave. So we do have a bit of time left. So without further ado, let's do the following. So yeah, we clear up this part here. Okay, let's do the following. First things first. Let's go to the Church of Ele. We're gonna see what we missed to buy from him, and we're gonna challenge the Golden Badass, the Tree Sentinel. So, a little thing that you can do to boost your chances is use the talisman we picked up near the Colosseum, the Lance Talisman. It enhances attacks on horsebacks. I say this because we're gonna be battling him while riding.
You're back.
So, let's see. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna purchase this cookbook, this cookbook, this cookbook. We're gonna purchase all of the crackpots, and we're gonna purchase both notes. Okay.
There are others of my
Let's talk to
people
him.
who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you and you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people, wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now. Though the Elden Ring is shattered, I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished, and mine. Perhaps you don't need to hear this, but see that no harm comes to my kin. We have a saying, we wanderers. Lament not your solitude. Expect no sympathy, no regard, nothing. But if anyone dares harm us, show them no mercy. That is our code, so to speak. Just the way we are, deeply unforgiving.
Okay, so
Goodbye.
so what he says here is the first part of the dialogue is kind of an introduction into their lore. Merchants have a very sad and heartbreaking story, to be quite fair with you. We are going to be experiencing that much later in the game. But for the second thing, if you attack the what do you call it, the merchants, they are actually going to be hostile to you permanently unless you sort of confess your sins in a way. But yeah, we'll talk about it a bit more later. So for Tree Sentinel, what you want to do is pretty much the same as any mounted combat. You mount up, you go in for a swing, and then you run out. Keep in mind, if you miss a swing, it's much better to just commit to running away instead of being greedy and going for that extra swing, because that extra swing is what might kill you in the end. Oh no. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing here. So he has a couple of attacks. Oh my god. And the big part about it is they have a long reach. Like he has a swing that is of enormous radius, so just be careful. Okay, let's stop messing around and show this guy who we are. Be careful not to run into the woods or anything. Do not restrain your movement, because if you get stuck somewhere, that's kind of a guaranteed hit for you. He can also do like a sidestep with his horse. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, we're actually gonna go ahead flask up right now as well. We're not looking to be greedy. Be mindful of that. It has long reach as well, so just run away. Okay, let's get some distance. So this is a buff that he does. It's not actually, it's buff and an attack at the same time. It does holy damage, and it's actually a shield bash, but a shield bash with holy damage imbued. I don't think there's any chance that we're actually going to be proccing a bleed on this guy. He's super resistant. Ah no, that was a bad dodge I did. Okay. So you noticed that I didn't summon my ashes. That's because I don't think they're gonna make much of a difference here, and we can, oh my god, we can solo this guy relatively easy. You can, obviously, it's not wrong by any means. Oh my god, Torrent, you're the best. We gotta give him a good pat. Oh, we gotta give him a good pat after this. After this, let's recharge our stamina real quick. Oh, no greeting, no greeting. Oh my god, Torrent's gonna die. So we are not allowed to take any more damage. Neither us nor Torrent. And we died. Unlucky. But yeah, of course we're gonna be dealing with him. We are more than enough leveled to deal with him in any case. The reason I went with the flail is because he's wearing very heavy armor, and slash attacks are really not gonna be doing much against him. Beyond that, I think I'm actually gonna craft some rover fruits, so we can feed our torrent mid-fight. It's super manageable to do it mid-fight. Let's see, I'll make 20, I guess, for the time being. I'll add it to my bar here. Is there something else that I would like to use to help me? Like, we can summon the ashes as well. I'm not gonna do it, to be fair, because there's really no need. Nothing else to help us here. Maybe... Well, let's actually try with Exalted Flesh. Let me see, where's the knight? Okay, he's over there. Let's go ahead and pop Exalted Flesh right away. And let's go. Let's go get our vengeance. Oh, that makes a difference. Let me just find my runes real quick. Actually, I'm feeling confident that we're gonna kill him this time, so I'll pick up my runes later. Exalted Flesh does help, which is nice. Oh my god. I need to stop rushing into him. Playtime is... Oh, I found my runes. This is... Every time I do the same thing, it's so annoying. Okay, we pick up the runes. I get stuck, like, at a little chunk of his armor. And then he manages to grab me. So let's run away. Recharge our stamina a bit. Oh, that's quite a swing. Oh my god. Are we actually gonna die again? There it is. There it is. So annoying. Oh my god. I'm playing super sloppy for some reason. I'm very sorry about that. I'm probably underestimating his swing diameter. Just create some distance. Just swing and run by. That's pretty much all you do with this guy. So I keep running away from him until he doesn't attack, and then I turn around. So occasionally you can try and do 2 swings if you see an opening, but it's always safe to do 1 and then back off. For example, this was a good opportunity to do 2 swings. Let's dodge that attack. Scary stuff. And try not to miss also. Usually after shield bashes you get enough time to do 2 attacks. If you're close enough, obviously. Oh, we proc to bleed. There we go. And there you have it, the Tree Sentinel. Sorry for the sloppy play. I guess it's been a while. We get the Golden Halberd. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick. So, Golden Halberd. It scales with Faith, so it does holy damage. Witty Halberd, forged of gold, wielded by the Order of Tree Sentinels, heavily equipped knights, deals holy damage. A masterfully crafted weapon that lives up to its heft, but it is difficult for one of mere human strength to wield. So what they're saying with this is you do need it's quite a halberd. You need 30 strength to wield it. So sorry for some of those strength faith builds. It's very good. It's a very good halberd to start off with. It's a very cool item, all in all, and definitely would recommend to use it if you're on that type of build. So I think we have enough time to do one more boss, which is going to be the Knight's Cavalry. We're going to be dealing with the Knight's Cavalry as well. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try real quick. We do need to make it nighttime, so we're gonna rest at the grace. Pass the time until nighttime. There we go. And it's gonna be the same thing with the Knight's Cavalry, the same approach. Move in, get a swing, move out. Move in, get a swing, move out. So let's go ahead and challenge him. Also would definitely recommend, always, when doing mounted combat, always have your Lance Talisman equipped. It makes a difference, it really does. Okay, there it is. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna get rid of these small fries here first, so I don't get some random swings. Oh, one more. There we go. Okay. Oh, let's try with actually, let's pop Exalted Flesh. Why not? Also, we're not gonna summon Ashes here. He has a similar moveset like the Tree Sentinel, given that he's using a similar weapon. He just doesn't have a shield bash, but he can still try and smack you with the horse. And also I would recommend getting off the bridge and battling him here. And unlike the Tree Sentinel, you can actually damage the horse here, and you can actually dismount him for a brief period of time. Oh no 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 no. And we will probably see that happen, and I will show you what to do in such a case. For some reason, it's easier for me to dodge the Knight's Cavalry's attacks other than the Tree Sentinel ones, which is always good. Ooh. So that's a charge attack that he's doing, be very careful. The wind up as well as the swing, they both do damage, so be very careful. Also, I love the Knight's Cavalry music, it's super cool. Okay, let's take a breather, refill our stamina. So, as you can see, there's a lot of maneuvering to do on horseback, so battling him on top of the bridge is generally a bad idea. I tried it a couple of times, but a lot of the times I end up falling off the bridge. So it's just much easier to pull him back here. Come on. I wonder if we can proc a bleed on him as well. That was a lucky bleed proc that we did on the Tree Sentinel. I did not expect that we would do it at all. Whoa! Oh, that was close. Here, boy. And we're gonna be dismounting him soon. And when you dismount him... Oh my god. When you dismount him, there we go. He's available for a critical. So definitely take a moment to do that. Now, he's not gonna permanently stay dismounted. He's gonna summon his mount again. Sometimes immediately, sometimes after a couple of swings. It usually depends on how aggressive you are when he's dismounted. If you keep attacking him and forcing him to defend himself, he is gonna defend himself and try to take a swing at you. No, got hit, but that's okay. That noble, I tell you, that noble with the torch is gonna do something that's gonna affect us. Still too far. Okay. Oh, that was quite a swing he took. Ah, there we go. I took. Ah, come on. Kill the noble. Knight's Cavalry. Let's just heal up, play it safe. Oh my god. Okay, this is where we became cocky, and we are obviously paying for it. So let's just keep playing it safe. No, 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 no. You can also jump over his sweeps. I generally don't do it because I feel like I'm not gonna react in time, so I just kind of dash out of them or get out of range. But you definitely can jump over them if you feel like you can react in time. I think it's even safer to jump over. Oh my god, if I die here, it's gonna suck so much. Okay, start that. No, no, no. Oh, that was scary. Oh my lord. These glaives that they're using, the range is bonkers. Oh, let's get away, get away, get away. Ah, we reset him. Okay, so let's actually do something sneaky. Let's kill these nobles and refill a flask for us. Yeah, that was sneaky. But better safe than sorry, I always say. And if we have that option, why not use it? Okay. So if you pull him a bit too far off the bridge, he's obviously gonna leash, but that's not a problem. Like, his HP stays the same, so you don't have to worry about him leashing. Come on, here boy. One more swing. There we go. Also a bit sloppy towards the end, I kinda got cocky, but there we go. There's Knight's Cavalry for it. Ash of War, Repeating Thrust. It's a very good Ash of War. Let's give it a look real quick before we end the episode. Repeating Thrust. Twist to build power, then unleash a flurry of thrusts. Usable on armaments capable of thrusting, colossal weapons accepted. Very cool stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and rest at the Grace in front of Stormgate. And we're gonna wrap this episode up as well. Let's see. Okay. I'll also level up the next episode when we're fresh and good to go. So let's do a little recap at the end of the episode. We wrapped up the rest of the caves. We did this Highroad Cave. We did Murkwater Catacombs. I think we did that last episode, I'm not sure. But yeah, we definitely did Highroad Cave. We killed the Tree Sentinel. And we killed Knight's Cavalry. And with that in mind, I think that we are officially ready to head south into Weeping Peninsula. So, definitely looking exciting, new places, things to explore, and in the Weeping Peninsula is where we're gonna get our staff, and we're gonna be able to cast sorceries as well. So, super excited for that. But in any case, thank you guys for joining me on another episode of this Elden Ring adventure, and I hope to see you again soon. Mad Pumpkin out.